What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, January 30th, like 8:50. Haven't looked at the markets at all. Just been getting ready this morning. Let's check it out. Start with SPX. There's a little bit of news, but so like we don't trade till later anyway, so this isn't the end of the world. But hopefully, it just gives the market some volatility. Oh, okay. It's kind of bright. Daily, we're obviously bullish, and we're at all-time highs. 4-hour big imbalance. So you have this 4-hour fair value gap right there, and we're in it. We're almost at the discount of it. Kind of look at what the equilibrium of that whole move is. Maybe that. I don't really care too much about it, but not in the 1 hour. I'd rather mark out the 1 hour fair value gaps. One there. And the one we're in right now. Let me mark out. Market open real quick. I like to do that personally. Okay, so what's our structure on the 4-hour? 4-hour we're bullish still. Bullish with the retracement happening, and we wouldn't be bearish until we created a new low, then broke through it. But on the 1 hour is where it gets tricky. So today will be interesting, because on the 1 hour technically we're bearish because we closed below this low right here. This low right here. So technically we're bearish on the 1 hour. So probably everything under is going to be bearish too. Bearish. Obviously break down. Bearish. So there's two ways to play this. One, there's no really lows to see swept, but there's highs to see swept. So let's mark those out. So we have like, let's have highs right here. Highs right here. Highs right here. Highs with also a fair value. So I'm gonna delete this big one just because I know we're in it. You know what I mean? Like I know we're in that fair value gap. So we have these highs and these imbalances too. I mean they're all over. Yeah, that's not really high actually, but there's an imbalance right there. High here, imbalance. A lot of moves slowly, but we'll probably. I would like to see a move up into here maybe, and then dump off and retrace because it looks like it's gonna. Looks like we have some room to fill. Let's check NAS. Same thing. Usually I do this first. I'll mark out market open. 10:30. Daily. Obviously looking more retracement-y. Still got these big imbalances to fill eventually. It's kind of the same thing in that big 4-hour fair value gap. It looks like we're almost 50% in the NASDAQ fair value gap though. We did hit the 50% mark in the NASDAQ fair value gap. So we could see some potential reaction. Sorry. But obviously we're still bullish. 1 hour on NAS. Obviously we're bearish. Inside that 1 hour fair value gap, we'll mark out the bottom one. Just in case. But essentially the same thing. There's going to be no lows. Like, but there's no lows. I mean, but there's 15-minute lows. Obviously the big fair value gap we're in, but we want to see lows swept and take a trade. So I'm going to be bearish on both pairs today. Obviously I'll mark out the same thing I did on SPX. We got highs here, highs here, highs here, highs here, highs here. We don't necessarily have the same fair value gap. And when we do right here, I kind of see dumping. But personally, I'd like to see we move up and then come back down, refill, retrace, and get ready. Because yesterday, we had a big rip up too yesterday. You know? Maybe that's the move right there. Yeah, that's the move. We're kind of refilling that right now. It'll be interesting, but that's all I got for you guys today. We'll see how market plays out. Thank you. What's up, guys? I'm going to give you a little trade recap.
Well, I didn't take any trades, but just like market analysis recap, kinda. But I mean, I was bullish on both pairs for the day, and technically my bias was correct. Or I was bearish, sorry. Scratch that. I was bearish for both on the day. Now we can go and dissect the market. Obviously, that'll be pretty easy because it comes natural to us these days after you practice so long. But I mean, market open, SPX was bullish by, well, I was bearish on both, but candle forms, SPX was more bullish than bearish, but NAS was pure bearish. Now, what do? We come down, we fill these fair value gaps, we rip back up, we sell, or we sweep buy side liquidity. If you look, the high right here, 49300. High right here, 4930.1. We perfectly swept it. Perfectly. You see it barely gets above it. That's huge. You gotta know that. After that sweep, whoop, sweep, come back down, sweep these lows right here, these pre-lows. I think some of these were hourly lows. This was an hourly high, swept, dump, come back, sweep a 15-30 minute low. Then we come back up after we sweep that. Come back up. Do we sweep all time highs? Let's check. 49.31.5, 49.31.5, 49.31.5, 49.31.6. It's literally by 0.1, guys. Like, that's how crazy, like, these market makers move. Like, look, you can barely see it poke above. But yeah, you see, like, it comes back up, sweeps, and then you get that bearish move to the downside at, like, what, 15:30. It's like 3 o'clock. 3:30, yeah, the market closes. I think that's like 3. It's 12. This is noon. Noon 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like 3:30. Yeah. And I mean, personally, I'm not watching the markets at 3:30. I hope not many people are. You don't want to sit around from 9:30 to 3:30, but I mean, we can still check if there was an entry. I mean, you see the sweep and you see a bunch of displacement. Now, I haven't really mastered these, but this one guy loves inverse fair value gaps. And you see we run through it, come back, displace, enter right here for a crazy, probably like freaking like million to one risk to reward if you played that. But I'm just not looking at the markets that late. Like, what would that be? Bang. Just like a freaking 7 to 1, almost 8 to 1. We don't really care though. We're not gonna have FOMO. Now tomorrow, no trading. FOMC. FOMC tomorrow won't catch me on. I'll watch the markets. I'll make a bias and see if it plays out. So that was SPX. Let's check out NAS real quick. And I do want to show you guys something. Now, see, this is the difference. NAS all dumped. Because if you look side by side, if you look at SPX's 15 minute. Alright. You see, SPX kind of goes up. NAS never went up. NAS only went down. You could have found an entry on NAS potentially because NAS was bearish from the start. There was never a reason to go long on NAS. Personally, TGR went long on NAS. I have no idea. I didn't ever see that. But what is that? 5 minute imbalance. Yeah, 5 minute imbalance. We come up, touch it. We could enter off a 1 minute fair value gap probably. Not really. There's not much really to enter off of. There was no really clean entries today either. But yeah, so both those were things. But I just want to show you guys like this trade on Apple that I marked down, but I didn't take it, obviously. I got rid of it. So let's go back. I don't even know what the structure is, but I'll walk here. I mean, let's check it out. I mean, pre-market, you get a little 1 hour breakup, but it probably still means the 4 hours downtrend. Right here, yeah, we're still obviously way 4 hour downtrend. 1 hour's up for a little retracement. Barely wicks up. But, I mean, you could mark out these highs. Like, I mean, it's right there, guys. It's right there. So you have those highs marked out. You see we come up We come up, sweep them. I think we create a 5-minute, yeah. So obviously we have that sweep. You see we come up, we doji right there too, giving more confluence. 1 minute fair value gap, market out, come up, touch in, reject hard. Hard rejection. Let's put our entry. I would enter off a firm rejection. So your entry would probably be down here. Set it above the highs. Let's watch this shit run. I mean, it's really as simple as that, and you just say it went all the way. I mean, you don't have to get the $1 million trade, but 6-1. Are we kidding? I mean, all you're doing is just targeting areas of liquidity. Bang. Bang. What? There's one in between here. Not really. But then look, I mean, we got all the way down to there. We got all the way down to there. But like, my thing is, it's just like, it's there. You just gotta see it. And I think a lot of traders would agree with that. Like, look, first take profits 3, instant dump. Come on. Bang. Bang. I don't know. It just goes to say, like, it's there. You just gotta see it. Like, it's, I don't know. I like this saying, like, it's a piece of a pie, and you don't need to, like, how's it go? It's like you don't need the whole pie. You just need your little sliver. You just need a little sliver of pie, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure I could go to Tesla and find the same trade idea. Like, what? Tesla chops and dumps. It's weird. But I'm sure you can find the same thing. Let's check it out. 1 hour. Really bearish, low key. I mean, I guess you'd be bullish. This would be a weird trade. Holy Tesla dump. I mean, just coming up, respecting these imbalances. I mean, let's see if it's in here. I don't know. I'm really invested in trading these days. I just really want to master it. So I think it's such a cool skill to master. Like, not everyone can do this. But yeah, and that's, I mean, no trades tomorrow. We'll trade Friday. We'll trade Thursday. And we'll trade Friday. But we won't trade tomorrow. I'll watch markets. I'll make a preview of what I think's going to happen. Let you know what happens. Once again, 2 for 2 on being correct on the day of bull bearish bias. It's getting the reps in. You know, about anything you do in life, it's about getting those reps in and grinding, sticking to it. Thank you guys so much for watching.